Hey all, so if you can hear in my voice, I am pretty sick today, but I decided that I needed to film this video regardless because it is a little time sensitive. For those of you who know what Stitch Fix is, you'll know that you only have about 3 days, I believe it's either 3 or 5, to decide on what to keep. I figured I'd just film it, sick voice and all, and if you don't want to listen to me, just hit that mute button and you could just watch. I won't be offended. Most of you probably know what Stitch Fix is, but for those of you who don't, it's basically a clothing subscription service. You give a lot of information to your stylist about things you like, things you don't like, and they send you 5 items, anything from tops, bottoms, skirts, pants, dresses, coats, accessories. I think they have bags and shoes now. You do have to pay a $20 styling fee off the bat. That gets applied towards the cost of any clothes that you decide to buy, but if you don't buy anything, you do lose that styling credit. Stitch Fix is something that I heard of a couple years ago from some friends that started doing it and really liked it. I watched so many unboxing videos over the years. I have held off doing it myself just because didn't want to spend the money or anything. The reason I decided to do this now is because Bank of America, which is the bank I use, was doing this special promotion where they would waive or reimburse your styling fee. I thought, why not? Give it a try. I have not previewed this, so I have no idea what's in this box. So this is a completely blind unboxing. All right, this is what it looks like inside. Everything is wrapped up so I can't see. I think there's jewelry in here. Interesting. This sticker says Stitch Fix Holiday 2016. I don't know what that means. Like, this is like a holiday piece. Is this like a clearance item? I have a bundle here of clothes, presumably. Okay, and the other stuff that's in the box, there's a return envelope here. It's already labeled. So there is free shipping back. You put anything you don't want in this packet and seal it and just drop it off at, drop it off at the post office. What I think is in here, from what I know about Stitch Fix, should be like a price list, a note from your stylist, and also a bunch of style cards to give you ideas of how to wear the different pieces. We'll take a look at this after I see this stuff. Since I already kind of know what this is, let's open this up. Stella and Ruby Rocco Crystal Bib Necklace in dark gray. Okay, so it's a statement necklace. Very pretty. It's kind of gold toned with crystals in it. They're all different colors. I don't know if the colors are showing up well on screen, but there's like darker gray, a more brownish crystal, as well as whiter crystals. It's a pretty good size for a statement necklace, although initially I am a little concerned when there's so much overlap between these sections that in order to get it to lay flat, the angle of this necklace or the curve of this necklace has to be like pretty extreme, like that, in order to get like a flat plane. If you were to wear it like this, it may not lay completely flat. Like the sections might kind of overlap on top of each other. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just ignore me. Onto this bundle. Also says Stitch Fix Holiday 2016. Okay. Interesting. Okay. This is a black top by 41 Hawthorne. Black top. Looks like it's pretty sheer. It has this V-neck with a faux leather detail, and it also has tab sleeves, and the tabs are also a leather detail. Back has a longer hem than the front. It's pretty cute. So far, I like what I see. So this is the 41 Hawthorne Woodling faux leather detail blouse in a navy. I have kind of bad lighting in this room, so I can't really tell that it's navy. Well, maybe I can. It's very, very dark navy. And I think especially when you look at the leather detail, which is black, you can tell that it's navy. Yeah, I can tell it's navy on screen. That's weird. Next, this is also a top by the brand Love Apella. Love Apella Panna Pointel and lace knit top in black. So this is a 3/4 sleeve, has the lace detail over the top yoke here as well as the sleeves. There are holes throughout the body of it too. I don't know if I'll like this. This looks pretty boxy and that doesn't tend to sit well on my frame, so, but I like that, I like the lace though. It seems like it's pretty good quality. This brand is Kaylee, and it's the Lieberman lace inset blouse in dark purple. So this looks pretty similar to the other one except the color and the sleeve length. So we do have the lace detail at the top here, and it is a short sleeve rather than a long sleeve. And it just goes about that long. It has some gathering here at the front. I like the color of this a lot. I don't like that the color of the lace doesn't really match the color of the shirt. Yeah, like if you can see there, it's completely different color, and I'm not sure how I feel about that. And the last thing in here is pants. And this is Erica Taylor Karen printed straight leg pant in black. So I'm trying to figure out what this pattern is. It kind of looks, very like a cross between a plaid and a houndstooth. And from here, it almost looks like it's a little purple and black, not just like straight black. The bottom has a split at the cuff. And it has no pockets, so I don't really know what to do with that. And it also does not have any belt loops. So it's basically just leggings. Oh, there's also, no back pockets. And I think it's a pull-on because it doesn't look like there's a zipper either. So this is interesting. I don't know. It's basically leggings, but trying to sell itself as a pant. I don't know. I feel like pants, if you're going to call it a pant, you at least need to have one of those elements: pockets, zip front, or belt loops. Preferably all of the above, but what are you going to do? Okay, let's read what they had to say. Stylist name is Krista. So I tried to start reading this out loud, but my voice is giving out, so I'm just going to post this on the blog so that you can just read it yourself. Sorry about that, but it's just not going to happen today. As for the rest of it, there are some outfit suggestions with some of the items here that we've seen. Curiously, there's nothing under the bib necklace. I don't know if that's standard because it's a necklace. But so far, it seems like a lot of these things do align with my taste. Things I asked for. For school, I am in clinic at least once a week, and sometimes twice a week. So I do need things that are a little bit nicer and things that will layer well because I do have to wear my white coat over my clothes when I go into hospitals and clinics. Also looking for bottoms, so that's why she included that. At least from an initial standpoint, it looks like she listened pretty well. And I do like jewel tones. I did mention that, and she included at least this jewel tone here, and I think navy is also considered kind of a jewel tone, although this is so dark that it's almost black. Alright, I'm gonna go try everything on. I'll be back. So this is the first top, the navy top with the leather detail. Actually, I actually like the way it looks a lot. Although I don't know if that's because this is just really similar to what I normally wear, so that might mean I don't really need this because I probably have at least 3 things just like it. Although maybe not in this color combo, or maybe without this kind of detail. From looking at it, I don't like that it seems to be pretty wrinkly, and the material feels a little on the cheaper side. I think I'd have to look at how much it is. Which, oh yeah, haven't looked at the price list yet. Yeah, it feels good in the shoulders and in the arms, not too tight. Good start. This is the purple top with the lace detail. I'm not loving how this looks. It looks a little bit frumpy on me, I think. It probably has to do with, like, I think the shoulders might be like a little too wide on me, although it just feels really weird. Like the armholes are cut too low, and yet it feels like it's like too small and too big all at once. So you can see the lace detail where it sits. Yeah, I think it just is cut oddly for maybe it's my height? No idea. But I do like the color. Just, again, not the contrasting colors. This is the black lace top. So things I like about it are I like the sleeve length here, and I do like the lace, the way the lace looks. But yeah, just as I thought, I think this silhouette is just a little too boxy on me. It doesn't really do much for my frame. And also I don't like that this top part here is kind of like straight across. I wish it was more like of a sweetheart neckline or just something a little bit different. I think this just accentuates like how wide like my shoulders are, which I'm not really, a fan of things that do that. It is pretty comfy though, which I like. I'm going to show you a couple more things here with this top. As you can see, it's like a little bit lopsided, and I think it's because of the thing that I was talking about earlier with this whole, like, these pieces are all like a little bit overlapping each other, so it's hard for it to lay flat so that it gets that nice even curve. I just can't get it to kind of sit correctly. And here we have the pants. They feel really comfortable, so I like that. And they are a good length, which length can be a problem for me because I'm short. Not sure how much of a fan of the cut I am. I think, yeah, there's just a little too much bunching around the knees for my taste. Yeah, I honestly just can't get over the fact that there's no pockets or belt loops. I think I'd have a problem. This does seem like it's still like a little bit loose around the waist here, so I feel like I'd have problems with it sliding around, which is why I like wearing belts in the first place. I don't know. All right, so now that we're done with that, I'm going to take a look at these prices. I asked her, I'm pretty sure for every single category I selected like cheap as possible, so let's see how she did. The necklace was $44. The dark purple lace blouse was $48. The navy blouse was $58. The black top was $48. And the pants were $88. Oh, and another thing to mention is that if you buy all 5 items, you do get a 25% discount off of everything. It's like you're getting at least one of the items for free. I agree with the pricing on everything, except the necklace and the pants. Yeah, I think $44 for that necklace is ridiculous. First of all, I already own a ton of statement necklaces, so I have enough of those, and all of those, I don't think I own a single statement necklace that costs more than like $12 or $13. Of course, those were all on sale, but even the original price was like in the $20, $30 range. But this necklace for $44, okay, like it does have the nice crystals in it, but the fact that it doesn't lay flat is just like a design flaw, and you would expect better from something that costs this much money. The whole pants situation, I'm just annoyed with that because I need pockets in my pants. I need belt loops. They are comfortable, but just not worth 80, no, not worth $90 to me. To get something where I can't carry around my phone or, my pens, my equipment that I need for clinic. Paying about $50 for a nicer top is pretty standard these days. However, I'm not one to pay standard prices, so um, already off the bat, I'm not sure I'll be keeping anything from this fix. I don't think I like anything enough to justify spending, well, if I have the $20, spending like an additional $30 on something. Like, I wouldn't even spend $30 on one of these tops. I think what's difficult about this is that the fixes do tend to be better or tend to get better as you go, as your stylist learns about you more. I just don't know if at this point I'm willing to try it again and risk my own money this time. But yeah, let me know what you think of the clothes. If there was anything that you would have kept, if there's further comments about Stitch Fix that you'd like to make, if you've tried it, or if you just have any questions about it. And if you're sick as well, I hope that we both get better soon. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.